So this is going to be old news to everyone, but Assassin's Creed Unity by Ubisoft was a massive failure last year. I was going to review it, but then I decided against it because all I would be doing would be ranting at how awful the game is, just like I'm going to do now. Why am I going to do it now? Well, a couple weeks ago, Ubisoft posted a video basically owning up to the mistake that Unity was. But in all reality, it's just a total bitch fest of a bunch of employees getting together and defending Unity and saying they poured their heart and soul into this game and just kind of wondering why people didn't like it. Now, they say stuff like, oh, Unity was the first Assassin's Creed where we saw a much lower Metacritic score, and I can't believe people didn't like it. We poured our heart and soul into this. The city is huge. You can go into buildings seamlessly and yada yada yada, but that's not the point. You're not owning up to your mistakes, Ubisoft. You are a multi-billion dollar company, and you can do better than this. Annual releases are not a must. You have so much money at your disposal that you could make a solid AAA game. Wait, what am I saying? AAA games are a joke these days. I mean, in order to be a AAA game, in order to, gain a little bit of substantial growth in this day and age, you have to be a yearly series, it seems. And I don't really like that about it. So, basically, Ubisoft, in this financial and, stock disaster, I should say, from 2014, has basically plummeted them to being down by the likes of EA. So EA is, world-renowned for being the worst company in the world. Even worse than ExxonMobil, even worse than BP, even worse than any other company, worse than Walmart, for fuck's sakes. But for as much bitching as I could do about EA, I could do a lot of bitching about Ubisoft. So Assassin's Creed 3 was basically, I was saying, it sucks, I'm done, I'm not going to get any more Assassin's Creeds, I'm not giving Ubisoft my money at all on the Assassin's Creed series. Then Black Flag came around. I had, $5 left over in a pre-order, as I said in my note, and I figured, hey, why not, So against my better judgment, I pre-ordered Black Flag. So I actually found out that it's a great game. It's a great experience. It might not be the best assassin experience, but it sure as hell is a great pirate game. But I found myself thinking, hey, Ubisoft, you can make a great series. Don't focus so much on Assassin's Creed games. What happened to all of your great titles? Like Splinter Cell, like Prince of Persia, and all those other great games that used to make you a ton of money. I don't think you've made a Prince of Persia game since 2010 that wasn't, a main title in their series, in the, the console lineup. I don't think you've made a main Prince of Persia game since, what was it, The Forgotten Sands? And that was 5 years ago, 2010. You've been focusing solely on Assassin's Creed games since 2010, when Brotherhood came out. Now, you have so many other great assets in your company, and you have the capability to make more, as Black Flag has proven. You can make a completely different series, make a pirate game, a pirate-based game out of Black Flag, and have Rogue be the sequel for it if you would have just eliminated all references to Abstergo, the Animus, Assassins, and Templars. That would have been great. I loved Black Flag. Well, except for the story and the plot and the kind of tie-ins with the Templars and whatnot. But then again, I have a review on that on this website. So, basically, my thoughts on Ubisoft right now is just abysmal. I don't like the company. I don't like what they've done. They push out their products way too fast, as seen with Watch Dogs. They actually try to trick you into buying their games by making them look better at launch, or at the trailer, than at launch. They actually downgraded Watch Dogs to the point where it looks like a PS3 game on all platforms. That's pretty horrible. So, basically, what am I ranting about? What's my main point here? My main point is that Ubisoft, if you don't get your act together, you are going to plummet. There's only so much that people can take before they just say, I'm out. And stunts like this with your little video trying to damage control something that came out 5 to 6 months ago is not helping. Most people have already made up their minds. Most people have already made their decisions. Assassin's Creed Unity is the only Assassin's Creed game, with the exception of Rogue, that I have not beaten and that I have returned. So, I have every single Assassin's Creed game. except for Rogue and Unity. Now, I haven't played Rogue. I'm watching a Let's Play of it right now, in general. Right now, today, tomorrow, yesterday. And it actually looks pretty decent, but it still looks like a ripoff of Black Flag. Stop with the reskinning. Stop with the microtransactions. Stop with the bashing of PC users, because it's really going to come back and bite you. They may not have been expecting it, or we, as fans of the series, may not have been expecting you to go down this path last year, but we're definitely anticipating the same for Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Now, this video that I have previously mentioned before, like I said, it's basically just a total whiny bitch fest of the developer saying, you're basically kicking us in the teeth here, we don't know why you don't like our game, it's pretty great, basically trying to get people on their side to feel sorry for them. I mean, I don't feel sorry for you one bit. If you want your game to be good, strip the ridiculous tie-in apps, strip the ridiculous microtransactions, make the game focused on the story rather than grinding to get enough experience to unlock stuff that is available, previously in previous games, right away, right off the bat, like shooting a pistol, sitting on a bench, and blending. I mean, you have to unlock that? What? Give us some new abilities. Come on, guys. So, what are your thoughts on the next Assassin's Creed? Assassin's Creed Syndicate. This could be Ubisoft's chance to turn over a new leaf, to, bring back all those alienated customers. But, in my opinion, new year, new Assassin's Creed, new assassin, just an easy way for them to make money. It's probably why they killed off Desmond in the first place. They're not even related to Desmond anymore. The assassins aren't. So, I ask you guys, my fellow Ubisoft fans, my fellow Assassin's Creed fans, what's the point anymore? It's just going to go on and on and on and on without a single end in sight. Another source that I'm going to quote right now says that the developers have 15 to 20 years worth of Assassin's Creed games. Now, that's 15 to 20 games, so we're going to be on like Assassin's Creed 25, Assassin's Creed 30 by the time this gets done. That's not to mention if they release multiple games a year. This is going to turn into Guitar Hero real fast. Guitar Hero is just now making a comeback, but it has died out since 2010 and only lasted about 5 years. So I guess if Call of Duty can do it, maybe you can. I don't know. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm done with Assassin's Creed, and I'm done with Ubisoft. If there's a good Ubisoft game that came out before 2014, and that I can get used, fine, I will play it. But I am not going to buy any more new Ubisoft products. So, that's basically my rant. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep calm and rock on.